Yeah, everything is set. Um, yeah, go ahead, guys.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So can you continue with the yesterday's question where we are showing none? So how can we reset that none value?
Okay, you want to reset that null value, right?
Yeah, reset to none.
Category and sales. And subcategory and sales. Here I'm taking one calculation.
Sorry, Rajesh, we can't see your screen.
Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Now, I've created a calculation called reset. I'm going to dashboard. I've dragged that 2. I've dragged 3, and even I dragged 4. Now you have a filter called this one, which is category. Now, when you re-click on this, it should go. You should get null values. So for that, let me create a calculator field called calculation tool, dashboard, actions, filter action, from sheet 4 to sheet 2 and 3, selected fields, category, target field will be calculation. The moment I click on this, okay, right. Did I put min? It means this one. 2, 3, min, that is it. Make reset, not working. Oh, why did I remove it? Right.
The filter should be applied for all sheets. Then will the filter category filter.
No, parameter actions doesn't work like that.
But whenever I just resetting, then those filter value should be applied to all sheets because it resetting the data from all sheets. The filter
No,
value.
I'm working on this. When I click on this, is this not getting? I need to see a set here. Why am I not able to see the set? Okay, this category should be here. Is that it? Perfect. So here you can reset, but okay. Let me do it. So here I'm removing this filter. I'm removing filter from here, right? Now moment I reset on this, the moment I click reset, these are going, but how to get them back is the question. Mhm. It is going. Now this. Now the problem is this is causing null, which is here, which is causing null. Then if I put this here, oh wait, think I'm not sure if we can get to that. Now having a bit of a doubt whether we can get that output or not. Okay. I have to work on this. This is not an easy way to do that. I have to work on this. Currently, I don't have any solution. Okay.
Rajesh, Raghu here.
Yeah.
So yesterday we discussed about that thing, right? When we use four dimensions, by using the set action, we need to apply a set expand and balance.
That can we discuss on Monday because I didn't get time yesterday.
Okay, okay.
I
Sure.
didn't work on that.
That should be fine.
These two things
Thank
I
you.
have to keep in mind. These two things I need to work. Okay. I'll give you try to give you solution by Monday mostly. Today is Friday, right?
Oh,
Yeah. I'll
yes.
try to give the solution by Monday.
Okay, Rajesh. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi,
Okay.
Rajesh.
Yeah. Hi.
So, actually, I have made a dashboard in which limit filter was there. So I made it using index.
Which filter? Which filter?
Limit.
You mean to say you need to see only top 5 or something like that?
Not top five actually. I made actually not filter. Actually, it is a parameter. So I put it. I made it by using the index actually,
Okay.
and there is a total summary totals that you can say like I made it in other sheet. So what happened when I am putting the any limit? So I'm not able to change the values in the other sheet. So is there any way to, because I guess it need index, so I can't use index in other sheet.
Wait, let just guide me. I am dragging subcategory and here you put some function index function in the calculations. Okay. Now you created a parameter,
Yes, yes, yes.
and what you did is that the one?
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay. Okay. So when you change the parameter, the value should be changed. Okay.
Yes.
Now,
So this is a case for the sheet one. So one sheet. So there is a totals associated with this sheet that is in other sheet. So how can I like filter out the totals in other sheet? Because
what totals? Now here I have sales. Okay. So in the other sheet, what do you have?
I have totals on category level actually.
You have, by that I mean, okay, here I have subcategory. So here you have uh, category, and then you have sales. So you have these totals.
Yes. So I want actually by changing the
You
like
mean
parameter
to
to limit.
say if you change the here, when you change the parameter, then these values also should change automatically.
Yes, yes, yes. I want this one actually.
When you change these values, you want to change the aggregations over there. Okay, do you have any specific order among these?
Uh, no, there is no specific order. It can come any of the order.
Okay, okay, okay. Then wait. Okay, then do one thing. Rather than putting only subcategory here, what I suggest is you put category and subcategory both. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now in the other sheet also, I am bringing category and subcategory. Where is my subcategory? I am bringing my category and subcategory. Okay.
Okay.
Now what I am doing is I am taking window underscore sum. Okay. Of sum of sales, comma, 1 comma, I am using the parameter 1 in here. Okay. And I am bringing this in here. Now what I am doing is, oh, sorry, it's not 1. Calculation 6, right? Okay. And it should be not 1, it is first. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I am creating another calculation, and I'm just saying first is equal to, wait,
Okay.
just a minute, just give me a second. Uh, what is the parameter value?
Parameter is
Then I should, wait, give me a second. Calculation 6. The first is 6. I should have. What is the value? Wait, somewhere is a problem where I'm trying to get the values into some. So when we give, it is 6. Uh, okay. Now let me make this one 4, 4, 3, 2. Let me make this 0. Then go to my calculation 6. There, and use the plus. Why am I getting these? Oh, my calculation. And here it is minus. How many it is? 4, 3, 5. Great. Now, let me bring that again. Okay. I have to do one more thing. I'm bringing my sheet 5 and I'm bringing my sheet 6. Right?
Yes.
So here if you see the add, if you add these three values, you are getting that value 535034. Right? I'm putting 1. Let's come from 114800. I'm putting 2. These two addition. What is the value? 443329. Right?
So it is for actually category one, actually having the furniture. If it would be more than one category,
Pardon?
it is having only one category, that's furniture. If
No,
it would
let
have
me
more
put
than one
7.
category, then it shows on category level furniture and its totals and office supplies and its totals, like that way.
You want again this to be not at this level but at
Category level.
category. So here it should be like the category means wait. Now we are taking 1, 2, 3 and then okay. Uh, but you need category here. It should show furniture total aggregate and
It's so yeah, furniture and office supplies both total aggregate. Means furniture having one aggregation and total office supplies having one aggregation.
no, it is going to be a bit problem because here when it is done till here, it should start showing you office supplies. Okay, then
Rajesh, I have
just
one
just just
idea.
just give me a second. Just give me a second. Let me think. Just give me a second. 1 second. Rather than doing this, if I take it and then okay, are these values going to be static? Or are they going to change frequently?
It is going to change as per the filter selection actually.
No. I'm saying the number of members in subcategory we have 17. In category we have 3.
Yes.
Are they going to change dynamically?
Yes, is it going to change dynamically based on the like if it will add, then it will add a number of rows, and if not,
No. My
then
point is the values. Is there like bookcases, chairs? How frequent is the new value going to come?
it is like every day actually.
Okay. Then I was thinking about using parameter, which is not possible as what you are saying. Then what should I be doing is now. Okay. Uh, See, rather than index, we have to think about another way. So here these numberings, if I can give directly to this subcategory, whatever the dimension that you have, if I can give this numbering directly to that, then the problem will get resolved. But how do I give this to parameter, this into parameter? Like my thought process is I'm going to create a parameter. Now in this parameter, the thought process is to display them as values. So to display them as values, I need to number them 1, 2, 3, so that I can get 1, 2, 3 in here, and you can use that parameter. But to show it that way, then what we need is ability to convert them into numerical values. If you want to convert these into numericals, see here the issue is when you are using table calculations, it's hard for it to identify whether that is belonging to that category
Yes, for the
or
category.
let me here, if you want to show this category, then the aggregation in here, then wait, wait. When I use top in here, I am getting if I am getting my subcategory here, let me try that. Here I am bringing my subcategory. I am bringing subcategory to top, is filter, and I am going to top by field. Here I am taking my parameter 1, sales. Now these are coming based on my parameter. Then I am applying this filter to my sales sheet 6. Okay, let me. I am bringing my category in here, and then I am bringing my. Okay, now what I am doing is I am applying this filter to my sheet 8. Now I am bringing my 6. Perfecto. We got it. Okay. Under furniture, what is the value? 534415.
Yes,
534415. Clear?
yes. Can we change the limit and can we see?
Yeah.
Limit.
Right. What is the value? 650. 650.
60, yes, we got it.
Yeah. Okay. Any other doubts, guys?
Hello, I have
Hello. Yeah.
one question. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, so what are the complex scenario you faced in your project? So, like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Dharabab, right?
Yeah.
Okay. See, when we are talking about the most complex scenario, now whatever majority of the scenarios that we are discussing in these, take one scenario, any scenario. Now, but you need to have that as a business case. Now, whatever scenarios you are getting here, everything has a business case, right? The reason that they ask what is the most complex scenario you have faced is because they want to see the depth of your subject. What is the most complicated analysis that you have done? So it is then first you need to talk about a scenario where in one of our discussions in the training, if you remember, we talked about the customers who have ordered, like who I have ordered in the last week and 8 weeks before that. We have one scenario, if you remember that.
Yeah, I do
or
remember that one.
or the customers, the details of the customers who brought in this year and next year as well,
Okay.
right? So first thing is you need to create your business. Just don't go there and directly don't say that okay, this is what I have done. Just create one scenario stating, in one of my projects there was a situation where they wanted to find the customers who have ordered in two consecutive years, 3 consecutive years also. Now when we were going to resolve that, there is one granularity issue that we got. Then, after a quiet deliberation, we got into creating LODs. Once using LODs, we were able to address the granularity because Tableau LODs will help create a specific level of granularity to that whatever granularity you want. You can create a separate granularity for that. By that, first we identified the customers who ordered in 2019 and then customers who ordered in 2020, and then using that we came to a solution. Now here he is not assessing anything because he doesn't know what the scenario is, and there is a chance that he might not even clearly understand what you're saying. But the point he is looking at is, how did you achieve that, the confidence that you are saying, and the flow of scenario, the flow of solution that you are taking in this process. That is what the major reason for asking the most complicated scenario that you have handled. Okay, but make sure when you have answer for them, make sure you have 2 to 3 such complicated scenarios. You can take any of that, even from the training or from these talk sessions, whatever we are resolving, and from there build your story and make sure you clearly explain you write it down, the process you write it down, and make sure you are clearly understanding that, and then explain that to the interviewer. But when you are doing that, be sure that you will get a question on that. The intent of the question is to understand how you did it. And the second thing is, on that, if there is any improvisation, then he might ask that question. Like, what if I want the customer who has ordered in all the years? What will you do? Or you are writing one for every year, you are writing one calculation. Can you write something where I can get, with only one LOD, I can get all of this? I did not write four LODs. With one LOD, can you get that? So questions like these also will come.
Yeah, cross questions you are saying.
Yeah, cross question is mandatory. The reason for that is that what is the complicated scenario you have handled? They will start asking improvisation over that, because that happened to me in some of the interviews.
Yeah.
Did this happen to any one of you here? The cross questioning?
Yeah, I do face many times after that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you have to be ready with 2 to 3 scenarios, because once he asked one and he might ask me, can you give me another scenario?
Mhm.
So you have to be with at least 2 to 3 scenarios. See, it is not about the complication. Yes, the scenario should be complicated. Like in my channel, the most complicated one that I have done till now is, if this will help you, then
Yeah, so I mean, don't go through that now.
big. But answering this is at your risk. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, because yeah, this one. This is the most complicated scenario by far I have worked. If you have if you can, please do okay, let's not play this. Please do watch this, and then
I think I watched this one actually.
yeah,
Again, I will go through that one.
go through that. That is one of the most complicated scenario for me. Others might have much more complicated. For me, that was the most complicated scenario.
Yeah, one more thing. So whenever we are getting the requirement, right, initially, so we'll develop a prototype, right? How will you develop that prototype?
Which prototype?
So
You are talking about POC.
Yeah.
See, POC basically is about, generally what happens is they'll just give you data. Initially, the concept of POC is to check whether your whatever organization they are giving this project to, whether they have the capability to handle that project or not. So they will give you some sample data. Might be some existing dashboard or some. Somewhere they will give you sample data and they will ask you to build your dashboard on that. Now, majority of the time there is no requirements gathering or not. They'll just give you data and they'll ask you to build a prototype. Right? That is where your skills of understanding the data, analyzing the data, creating your views, and by that creating a dashboard by a story will actually come into picture. Okay, so the main thing that you have to focus on that is focus on the data, the dimensions on the data that are present in the view, and what is the relation between the dimensions, and how to tell a story how these dimensions are related. That is where you can start your story and you can develop your POC. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, so I heard, we won't develop, majority filters and parameters. Just we build a tab, just we will show that one dashboard.
Yeah, you have to build that dashboard and you have to show them.
Yeah, so generally, whenever we build the dashboard, so we need to write some major calculations to get major scores. Here, I read article, somewhere I gathered some information. First, we will build a tabs, so how many tabs?
First, we will build
tabs, how many sheets. In dashboard, so we drag vertical containers like that, right?
Yeah.
Like that prototype will see,
they'll not see your process how you build, if I'm not wrong. They'll see the end product only. They'll not see the process.
Okay.
Yeah, because process is what your manager interested. The POC, the end product is your client is not interested in how you built it, right? Because he doesn't know Tableau. You know Tableau. And it might be your manager.
We want to know interface, right? So
Pardon?
how we want to see the data at the end once we develop.
He wants to no, he doesn't want to see the data. Generally he'll want to see how accurate is the data that you are showing in the dashboard.
Okay.
Sometimes end of the day they might be asking to ability to download the data on that stuff, but in general they'll not be interested in this what do you say what data is, because they are the ones who are giving you the data, right? They are not interested in the data. They are interested in the visualization that you are building and how accurately that is a data quality check will come, right? How accurately you are building the dashboards.
Understood.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So majorly we will go with analysis and we will develop a story. So whatever sample data.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, guys. Any doubts, others?
Hi, Rajesh.
Yeah. There's some lady Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm just sharing my screen.
Just a moment. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, Gayatri, you. Hi.
Yeah, I'm agree.
Hi.
Yeah, so I have a doubt. Like,
Mhm.
for example, I have this scenario, category and profit, and
Okay.
quantity is here. If I deselect one category, like for 6 I have selected, so B is going off. So is that possible to have B here and with 0 value?
One thing, Gayatri, you're not showing your screen, sharing your screen.
Ah, just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yep.
Okay, so for example, this is the scenario,
Mm-hmm.
category, profit, and I have taken quantity and the filter.
Okay.
Okay, so if I deselect 6, the B is going, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is that possible to have B with the 0 value?
Okay. You stop sharing.
Sorry?
You stop sharing. I'll work on. I'll show it
Okay,
on my
okay,
screen.
sure.
So here. Okay. Now what she's saying is here I'm bringing my category. Guys, please mute. I'm getting some signals. Okay. Now these are my sales. Now
Sure.
generally you are saying you put this in filter or
Uh,
some discrete values of that in filter, and when you are filtering, the value is going off, right? You want the dimension to be present, but the value to become zero, right?
right.
So here, rather than doing this, but you had some discrete values.
Like anything, quantity, or we can take any other filter. Just like if, for example, with any filter, art is going away, but I want to show art as well. It should be there. Like all the subcategories should be there.
Yeah, now you
Value
want
would be
to,
fine.
you need to shift that filter in here. But I'm
Yeah. So I took
okay. Let me do
quantity,
one
for
thing.
example.
Let me do one thing. I'll get those discrete values first, right? These are those values. Now what I'm
Right.
doing is analysis, create calculated field. If sum of sales is equal to sum of calculation A, then sales is okay. So sales. Calculation is calculation. This okay, but how do I show this as filter? If I show this as filter, then the value is gone. Yeah, where am I? It's very easy. I've done that before. Okay, this is my subcategory, and this is my sales. Okay. Now the point is when you remove certain value, that value should become zero.
Right. Like if I apply any
But
filters and if the like art is going away because of that filter.
but
So
here my
I
question
want to show
is
art with like 0 or null, anything is fine.
no my
Even if
here
it
here my question is
Mhm.
now you got those discrete values. It should not be on measure then, right? It should be on measure. Now here when you shared your screen, you have only one value there, not multiple values, right?
I took like I created one Excel with ABCD.
Yeah, because that is one row, that is why it is easy to get it there. Here, now my question is, how will you get these measures in your filter? Here, in your screen, you have 5, 6, 7, right? If one
Sorry?
row of data, if you have in one row of data, then fine. But how do you get these values in your filter?
These are not in filter. I took, for example, quantity in the filter.
Okay.
Because of quantity, it got affected.
Even if you take quantity, okay, I'm taking quantity. Now see, these values will change based on your dimension, right?
Right.
Now, when you are showing this filter, when now there it is one value per that, so that is why you are able to show that quantity. Now, if I convert, if I want to show this, and I'm converting this into a dimension, and if I show this as filter, you will get all this. But here, your filtering will not affect that; it will become zero. You getting my point?
Right. I'm getting
So now
your
what
point.
I suggest is you work with the data on it and recreate the situation and then ask me the question, because now
Yeah, I'll create one scenario in the sample superstore.
now here
And
if
I'll
you
ask.
yeah, please do recreate that scenario in sample superstore and then we'll discuss about that. Or
Sure,
you might
yeah.
be saying something like here quantity and then if you are, I don't know, please do recreate that scenario and we'll discuss about that. Okay?
Sure, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Hi Rajeshwar.
Hi.
Rajeshwar, I need to create one chart. It should be like this, Rajeshwar. Can I share my screen?
Go ahead.
Can you able to see?
Not yet. Yeah. It's not yet visible.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Can you share again when the image is open?
Like this. This one, Rajeshwar.
No, it's not at all visible. What is the chart there?
I'm sorry, I don't know this chart name. Yesterday I pinned you in Tableau in our Telegram for you about this chart.
Oh, you are talking about hierarchy.
But I know the hierarchy, but my requirement means when I click here plus symbol, it should come like this.
It's not easy.
Like this, side by side. I know the hierarchy, it will come, if you click plus symbol means it will come down to down. But I need like
See, this drill up and drill down, it is going to be a very big, very complicated thing for you to do this. There is no easy way. But is this built in Tableau? I'm not sure.
Yes, it's my requirement.
No, is it built in Tableau?
Yes, it's built in Tableau. They're asked to build in Tableau for me.
They are asked, that is what I'm saying. It is not built in Tableau because you don't have direct functionality to do that in Tableau.
Okay. Is it possible to build in Tableau?
No direct way to do that. I say no, there is no direct way to build that. This is going to involve a lot of sheets and lot of actions. I can check that this can be possible with parameter action, but it is going to take a lot of effort. It's not
But
that easy. And again, for your company, the maintenance is going to be a problem, even if you built it.
okay,
It's not that easy. The reason being, see, the same requirement I had in one of my projects. We somehow built it, but it's not that easy. And maintenance of that is going to be a problem down the line.
okay,
It's not that easy, and there is no direct way of doing this. If you ask me.
okay,
It is like manipulative way, which is going to take a hell lot of effort for you, and even for you, if you build this, then maintenance of that, anyone who takes over your work, it is hard for them to follow on. It's not that easy.
okay.
Okay.
Can you able to do any demo so I can check in your?
This I have to get the solution and I have to work on that, right?
Okay,
If
once
I
you done, please tell me. I will check in your YouTube channel so I
let
can
me
able.
let me do that, and if possible, I will definitely share that.
Thanks, Rajesh.
Okay,
Can I,
guys. Yeah,
can I share my screen for a while?
go ahead.
Thank you. So here my requirement is, this one is the requirement. So if you see, we have to create a table with the order ID, segment, and profit amount for next 7 days based on the condition, and for 14 days.
Can you increase the font size?
We are sure. Are you able to see?
Just a minute. What is that? Sum of profit amount filtered to include only events with shipment starts greater than.
No,
Which one are you asking to? That one only,
I'm
right?
talking about, yeah, that one only, but here there are two things. This is for the profit amount for next 7 days and profit amount for next 14 days.
So wait. Sum of profit amount filtered to include only segment start.
With shipment start date equal to or
You
less than
have
7
data for
days.
this? You have data for this?
Yes, I have. I'll just try to replicate with the sample superstore also.
Now see, now go back to your question again. Sum of profit amount filtered to include only segment with shipment start date greater than what is start date? Shipment start date. I'm not sure why I'm understanding your question, but if it is in such a way that if you want to know the profit amount of those orders which are taking shipment, the time of shipment is between 7 and 14 days and 0 to 7 days, then we can do that. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. Like
Okay.
0 to 7 days means.
Let me show you.
Okay, sure. So before that is Mike, I was trying the approach in this format, but not sure whether this will work or not. What I was trying was like, I was trying to use the filter.
Let's come there. Let's come there. Wait. Let me show that, because the screen I'm not able to see what you are showing. So let me do it in mine. So here you are saying order date.
Order ID.
Just a moment. Exact date and discrete. Ship date. Exact date and discrete. And then order ID. Now here I'm going to find the difference between that. Okay.
So they are not considering the order date, they are just considering the ship date.
Pardon?
They are not considering the order date, they are just considering the ship date.
How do you calculate your ship date if you don't have order date? How do you calculate whether it is greater than 7 days, greater than 14 days? How are you calculating that?
From today's date, the day when the report, usually opening the report, that
Okay,
day,
so
the next from the next day on, what they will be
okay,
counting,
then
what will be
when
the
my
forecast.
calculation then okay. So these are the day shift. Now all you have to do this is your calculation. If calculation 10 is greater than 7 and calculation 10 is less than 14, then profit.
Then profit.
Okay, these are your profit amounts.
So we have, so here I can see the calculation. What is that one? Is that for 7 days?
Which
Because
one?
we are having two things. In
This
your
is just sales.
sheet, you can see
This is just sales.
cal-
Calculation 10 is what I have written, right? Date.
no, calculation 11 is there, right, on the measure value. So
Yeah, this is what I have written right now, right? This is the calculation which I have written right now.
so this is nothing but the amount or between 7 to 14 days,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Based on the shipment date.
Yes.
But what about the 7 days? They want one more, the 7 days. So can I create one more calculation?
Yes. The same with 7 days.
0 to 7?
Yeah. If you are including, then you keep equal to. If you are not, then just put greater than.
But here, sir, where we consider ship date,
Okay.
like we wanted to see only the ship date which are from tomorrow to 7 days. I'm checking the report today.
Then this is one, right? Tomorrow to 7 days.
Okay, but I'm just understanding where we have used the ship date in our calculation.
We have used it
Determine.
in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. I think I am pretty much clear about that.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hi, Rajesh.
I think someone for interview scheduled. Okay, we'll talk to him later. Yeah, I thought I'll take a mock interview today, but I did Wonder Woman. That is how I know her. Is she present in here? All right. Okay, go ahead, guys.
Hi, Rajesh sir. This is Pawan.
Hi, Paul.
Can you try to create that network chart in the sample superstore data?
Network chart. What do you mean by network chart?
Suppose if it is the category,
Okay.
whatever that subcategory fields should be displayed as a line from the category to subcategory.
Dendrogram.
Correct?
Dendrogram chart.
Yeah.
You have YouTube in YouTube channel. There are many dendrogram, right? Please do watch that because I currently I it takes a lot of time first of all to build that, and secondly I built it very long time ago. There's a certain process involved in it, so I suggest you go on YouTube and check those videos. Okay.
What is the name of the chart? But we are calling that as a network.
Dendrogram chart. This one, right? Something like this. Okay.
But we are calling that as a network chat.
Pardon?
We are calling that as a network chat.
Yeah, that's what this is the same chart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and YouTube, go into YouTube and you'll get a lot of videos and you can watch them. Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, Rajesh.
Hi, hi.
So actually we just discussed about the action. I mean, in total, we created an drill down, right?
Yes.
So, is that it is possible that whether like if we are creating a category and subcategory drill down into that itself, if we are creating the total drill down, is that is possible? Because I tried, that is not working in the same filter is not working in same sheet. It can be created into another sheet, but creating in one sheet is not possible.
We created in one sheet only, right?
No, we just created only for the total. We did not create for the category and subcategory.
I still didn't get your point.
I mean, if you're clicking the category, you have to go to the subcategory, and from that totally you'll be having the total of that also. So from if you're clicking total also, then you have to get the subcategory.
When you click total also, you have to get the subcategory. So this is my category and this is my, where is my subcategory?
When you're clicking the category, you have to get the subcategory as in drill down. You have the total of this.
Yeah, to get this, then I'm creating field set on category. And then create a field. So I'm bringing my series. Yeah, if I click on this, now
from the total, you have to get again the category.
You're getting this, right?
So down from the grand total, we have to get again the subcategory. Like how it is showing above, it has to split again down.
Again, down it should split. Then use another sheet. It is not possible in here.
That is what I just asked. And also into the dashboard, like if we are creating a dashboard for this, and we have another sheet into like we have two sheets. One is this drill down, and the other is we have other sheet like bar chart. Okay, bar chart or text chart. If we are drilling down, then that should occupy the other space, and it should drill up. When it is drilling up, it should occupy the space. How to do that?
Not clear, but so here there is no point in here. Now again, this drill down should be there. That is what you are saying. This drill down should be
This
there.
drill down should be there, and there is another text table which is there in the dashboard. There are two sheets. One is this, and the other is the text table. While it is drilling down, it should shrink up, and the space should be occupied. We cannot give space to the drill down.
That is okay. That is not a problem. But when you click on grand total only, now the problem is shifting this grand total to based on this grand total click, changing the other value is the problem.
No, not like that. Not like that, Rajesh. Can you go to the dashboard? Drag a sheet and then drag another sheet.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you're drilling down, there is a space here, ne?
Okay, you want that
That should
space
be,
not to be present.
yeah, that should be
That-
occupied by this sheet. Like, if it is drilling up, then this should be
Okay, you
occupied
might
with.
see, you are saying there is one more sheet in here. Now the space, this white space should not be visible.
Yeah.
Then you can take a container, right? Let me do it. I'm taking a vertical container. I'm dragging sheet 12, and then I'm dragging sheet 12 of 12 of 2, and then I'm dragging sheet 8. Now here, I'm just applying, I'm using this as filter. Dashboard actions, I don't want any actions. I'm not working on your expanding and like that or that all, but here if you see, here I'm going into dashboard actions and this sheet here it is applying on lateral is applying on purpose to exclude all values. Okay. Now if I'm clicking in here, it is going, right? You are not seeing it. Got it? Is it clear?
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
Pardon? Okay. Any 10:34 guys, any doubts? It's 10:34. Wow.
Hi Rajesh sir, I have one doubt. So actually I have one filter in which I am showing YTD, previous year YTD and QTD. And we have also in that parameter now we have custom dates. If user is selecting custom dates, then we are showing two date selection. Otherwise dates filter should be not there on visualization.
Wait, what are you saying? I still didn't get you. Can you recreate that better?
No, actually I'm saying that we have one parameter in which we have created a scenario that YTD, QTD and MTD, and next is a custom dates.
That is custom dates.
Yes, just I have created one parameter. I put custom dates. Okay. In
Custom? You
dates,
put custom?
date
What is custom date?
means if you are selecting YTD, that is creating calculation from today to the 1st Jan. Okay.
Okay.
And if you are doing QTD to this quarter to the what is the first date of that quarter. Okay. And we are giving also user to he can select any date what he want for visualization as a custom date. Once user will click on custom date, that time we will show two, you can say date selection parameter, or you can say user can select the date.
So that is what I'm saying. Please try to recreate this. Recreate this in Tableau, because see, the point is whatever you are saying. Now, when you are asking about giving custom dates along with that, I'm not clear how to do that. So, if you can show that, like this is what I want, then we can think about doing that.
So I'm just basically generally we are doing hiding, unhiding one filter from another filter. Just suppose that we are once user is selecting any filter,
Okay.
next filter is not.
Let's do one thing. Let's discuss this on Monday because it's already
Sure.
10:36. My meeting is about to start.
Meanwhile, I'll create the prototype like that. I will show you.
Sure. Any last doubt, guys? Any last doubt?
Raju sir, one question that sir, just now we created one calculation 10 and 11, right? Regarding the next 7 days and 14 days.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, because the requirement was like to include the segment. So I will just speak in the chat. So we need to, in the calculation, we just need to include or fix segment.
I didn't.
I mean, like just now we created one calculation, right?
Yes.
Calculation 10 and 11 to get next 14 days and next 7 days. So in that, we didn't consider anywhere the segment. If
What
you see the page.
Why do you need segment?
Because they have mentioned like filter to include only segment with shipment start date less equal to or less than 7 days.
Here, when you are taking 7 days, whether whatever segment it is in, it doesn't matter. It doesn't bother about that. You'll directly get that, right? See, that is what you're now. If you I'm bringing segment in here, okay. Actually, I don't need order date. Yeah. So yeah, what do you want?
So do we need to consider somewhere in the calculation the segment as well?
Why?
Need to fix.
Why? Why?
Because they were saying that in the segment they wanted only the consumer and the home office to be shown.
Just
So that I
filter
can
that,
filter
right?
it out.
Then you filter that out, right?
So, but I don't need to use in the calculation, right? That's
You
why
need not.
I go
No.
anywhere.
There are two different things. Like you can use that in calculation as well, but again it will complicate you. Now if I go here, here is my calculation 11.
11.
Here you can use it. Now and category is equal to sorry, segment is equal to consumer and or
Corporate, okay.
then you will not. Okay, I didn't close the bracket. Now,
But
of
I
these,
think it gives the same thing. Already we filter it out, so
yeah, if you even if you feel that it will not, it will show null values for others. Okay.
okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, everyone. We'll again. Okay, Rajbir. Wow, Rajbir, hi.
Hi, Rajeshwari.
Yaar, you came at this time, yaar.
I was waiting for everyone's point.
It's 10:40. Come on.
Yeah, Rajeshwar, I'm getting a data blending issue. It's like I'm taking two fields. Can I quickly share the screen? If
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is doable easily, we can do it. Else, we'll take it up on Monday then.
Okay. So,
basically,
how is office now?
pretty crazy. Like 5-7 dashboards at a moment.
Okay.
Very crazy. So basically, where I'm stuck here, Rajeshwar, you see, I have done the aging in months, and what I have to do is I am taking another Excel sheet, and there is the aging. So what I have to do, if you know this age is equal to this age, then I have to take the static revised frequency, and I am applying the logic, but I don't know. It's like this is the first step where I'm getting stuck. So basically what I'm trying to do is if my static age is equal to, aging in months which I have created.
First question, why are you using blending? Is there any specific reason?
Yes, because there are two sheets from where I need to take the data.
Why didn't you check with the relationships? See, I'll tell you the reason. The problem here is static revised frequency is also a measure or a dimension.
It's a measure.
Okay, then go ahead with your calculation. Write your calculation.
Yeah. So basically, what I was doing is, if my static age is equal to my aging in months from another sheet, then we have to pick the static revise frequency. So this is what I was
Aggregation
doing.
issue will come. Put sum for static age.
Okay.
This will resolve your issue.
Well, here also.
Yeah, that also. Static revised frequency also should be in sum. Because the problem is whenever you are getting values from your secondary data source, it is always an aggregated one. You will not get row level data.
Understood. And so everywhere if I put the sum, it works, right? Now, but the problem here is, Rajeshwar, how do I know as a user that where should I apply the logic? If there are two, say two data source, where should I you create a calculation like?
Whichever is primary. Now here, what is your primary data source? Sheet 1
Primary-
static SP is your primary data source. That is where you
Yes.
have to create. So first thing, you should be in that data source and then create a calculator. Now just create a calculated field. Create a calculated field.
Okay.
Now just to the name, you are seeing sheet 1 static SP, right? So it is saying it is belonging to that data source. So if you use any field from sheet 1 revised SF, then you will that will be used, that will be taken as a secondary data source. Secondary. Now the calculation will be secondary data source.
Understood.
So first thing is always try to create a calculated field in your primary data source.
Understood.
And
In the primary data
yeah,
source.
so when you are taking that primary data source, check in that calculated field just next to that name whether what data source name you are getting. By that, confirm whether that calculation is belonging to primary data source or secondary data source. Okay.
Understood. So right now I have done on the secondary one.
No, you have done it in primary. You put that calculation in stat. Where did you pull that calculation from?
I took it from revised SF, the secondary data source.
I think you should do the other ways.
Other way. Cool.
Doesn't matter. But are you getting your value?
No, I'm not getting.
Can you drag the other static edge from the other sheet? Yeah, that one.
From this sheet.
No, here, right? You have static. Where is that
Yeah.
edge? Yeah, bring that.
Static.
Convert that into discrete. Let's see. No, the values are not matching, right?
Static age. Yeah, so this is the problem. That's what, yeah. So my static age is like this. Okay, like I don't know why it is taking some, but ideally it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. If I have to show the data to you, it has to be like this 1 to 12 and then 12 months static revised frequency. But when I am taking it, no, it is doing the sum of it.
Obviously,
And
then convert it into dimension. Why are you keeping it as a measure? But that static cage, again, the problem is when you bring bending, what is the linking field that you will be using? Because you don't have that static. You have the same static cage in sheet 1 static SP as well.
yeah, so here I don't have it, but I have created. So what I have created is I have aging in months and I have to match this with the static age and then revised frequency needs to be picked up.
Then aging in months, convert that into dimension.
Aging in months, I have to convert into dimension.
Go to sheet 1, revised SF.
Okay,
Convert that static age into dimension.
convert to dimension.
Go to edit blend relationship, data edit blend relationships.
Data, edit blend relationships.
Now custom, add, aging in months with static age. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Now, where is that? Why? Now do one thing. Remove sum of aging, last one, sum of static age in this. The last one. Now bring static age, which is dimension.
Static age.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, now you are getting the value if you see. In calculation.
Now I'm getting the value, yeah. According to 3 months, it should be there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Now, so basically, I didn't do the conversion to dimension, and that's where the problem
The
came.
problem here, the thing that you didn't do is when you are connecting to fields, first thing is you need to connect them based on a linking field. There should be a linking field. We discussed this. You are not listening. You didn't re-listen to the data blending classes then. Right?
Actually, yeah.
We discussed this. Okay. Now, when there should be a linking field. First thing. Second thing is linking fields can happen only between dimensions, not between measures.
Understood.
So here what we are doing is, here whatever age in months that you are getting, we are converting it into a dimension in your primary data source, and you already have that in your secondary data source. So here we are creating linking field based on that value. So whenever that two are values are matching, the value you are getting, the respective value you are getting it in here.
Understood.
Okay.
And linkage is focused on the dimension. Got it. Got it. And last question, like I'll take this up from here. Rajeshwar, now this is 4, okay, and we have 12 months. And what if I have to do the increment of like if that this is the one column and I have to do from 4 till 12. So do I need to increment it always by 1, or is there
Wait.
anything
What do you increment as? I didn't get you.
So basically what I'm trying, so I have did it here. So basically whatever is my age, no, I have to increment it by 1 like that. So this thing I have to do in Tableau.
In the next column you want to get then just add 1 to that, right? Then add 2, then add 3.
Okay, so I have to do it like how we do it in
Okay,
Tableau.
so you are saying if you are in 4, then you have to add every column, you should add 1 value till you get 12.
Right. This
Now
is
my
what I'm
question
trying.
is here you are having 4, 3, supposedly you have 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now for 6
yes.
you will be showing 6 columns, for 5 you will be going 7 columns, for 8 you will be showing, so how do you plan that? Okay, you will be having zeros, then no problem, right? You write your logic for every row, you write that, add plus 1 to that, and then check whether the value is the value that you are getting is equal to 12 or greater than 12 or not. If it is greater than 12, represent that as 0.
Understood. So I have to, like, if after 4 I need 8 columns, then probably 8 calculations needs to
Now,
be.
yeah, you need to write 8 calculations. Yes.
Okay. And if it is exceeding the 12, then probably
Convert
0
that
comes.
into, yeah, show that, represent that as 0.
Understood.
Okay?
Okay. No problem,
Okay.
Rajesh.
Yeah,
I'll try doing this.
definitely. We'll discuss on Monday if you have any.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, guys, that is the end of the session. We'll again meet on Monday. And suppose that the mock interview was supposed to happen, but she didn't come here. So they have that on Monday. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.
So this live session will be shared, or it will be?
It is in my
automatically
YouTube channel. Currently it is being live streamed.
But again, you'll be uploading it. How it works?
Live stream will get uploaded directly. I need not upload that. You can see this here. Right? This will get directly uploaded.
Because last time actually I was trying to replicate every day whatever we discuss. Then I didn't find it. So I was thinking that you'll be uploading it.
Every day I do live stream.
Yeah, I thought like maybe you have to upload it something. So.
No. I need not. Directly. That is the reason, because I don't have time. So that is I'm doing live stream so that I need not worry about that again.
Okay, got it. So timing is like 9:30 to 10, right? Generally? Or
yeah, it is 10, but I'm getting down.
No, but I mean like, I mean today session I started early, so that's the reason I asked.
No. It started exactly at 9:30. I started exactly at 9:30. Not a minute. Like sometimes I started 9:45 or something, but before 9:30 I never started the session.
Never mind. No worry. Maybe my clock something wrong. Okay. No worry. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Okay, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll again meet on Monday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.